Hello, you all in the As Requested, the one and only Queen of Soul, tribute to The Voice. Let's get right on into it. I can't believe they're both gone. I remember when Whitney died like it was yesterday. And now Miss Aretha's gone. I cannot believe it. Time, life flies, man. But she's playing them keys. I love people who can play for themselves.
We look back
as well as write.
And we acknowledge one of the finest young singers that ever stepped before a microphone. And whenever we hear these memorable strains,
come on. Beautiful.
we will think of and remember her.
Come on, Miss Aretha, come on. I heard that. Play. But I heard that chord. Come on. Her and Patty, their voices, they've aged better than anyone I can think of vocally. And the low note is full of weight too. Still, listen to that. Oh, come on. She took it up. So much Bobby Brown and Bobby Christina. Come on. Sing. Come on. You better sing. Mix she still had, or more of a head voice perhaps. Say, might be a masked head voice. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, the blend. Say. Love that bird. Come on. That low note was was still fire though. That low note was still. Nah, that they did together, that was fire. That was epic. Back in the 80s, I believe. It is or it wasn't. Vocally, they tore that song up back in the 80s. Have I ever reacted to that? Maybe I should re-react to that and do that here on this channel. I don't think I ever have on this channel because I've reacted to it. I mean, I've watched it a long time ago, so I didn't react to it. But if y'all want me to, if y'all request and want me to do it live, I should. I mean, not literal live, but you know me right here with y'all. I will totally do that because that was fire. But nonetheless, Miss Aretha Franklin, I said this about Patti too, still, but Miss Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle, even in their latter years, they always, I've noticed they both heavily can depend on that mix and that head voice. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure, y'all let me know if it's most, I believe it's mostly here actually masked head voice Aretha Franklin is using as opposed to a mix. I'm pretty sure it's just a masked head voice, but that slight raspiness, and on certain points when she goes higher and it's stronger, it sounds like just a full-on a head voice note. Still very powerful head voice, and that good sort of just masked or head heavy mix that she's using. They're very proficient in their latter years with that. You know what I mean? And Miss Aretha Franklin, those bottom notes though are super just very powerful, such darkness and just weight to them. Still, she had a ridiculous range. She's one of the people, I believe she belted a C6 at some point in time in mixed in her prime, belted a C6 and can go that low at the same time, still have that much depth and weight down there is incredible too, man. And those runs, yes, they've slowed down a little bit, but they are still, every note is accounted for. You know what I mean? And not one note is out of play, not one note is missed, and they are still just that soul, that old Baptist church, like that Kojic, like those runs, she those descending runs, not a note out of place, just legendary. Beautiful. And again, the fact that she can play that excellently for herself, as well as the fact that she can write as well as she could write and sing is unbelievable. Them keys, like the first half, I was just her playing, not even singing, just playing captivated me. And it was a particular chord that I pointed out then that she did, that I heard that before it even came. I mean, you know, you just feel some things musically. You just feel some things, and that was like that was like a telepath thing. Like I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. And people, sometimes I do that sometimes, and people be like, I can tell where the a tempo of a song going, or the melody, or what was right. Sometimes you can tell you listen to so much music. You know what I mean? You're from a musical family. You can tell what stuff is coming, and particularly when certain keys, you hear them. You just hear certain ad libs, certain runs that are really popular. You know what I mean? When people take from like an Aretha Franklin or Whitney Houston, you know, certain runs people hear and they put them in certain places in songs. It's because they're hearing the same thing, you know, but you just hear certain, anyway, you know, some of y'all will know what I'm talking about. Certain chords, you just hear that sucker in your head. This is the musical wheels start turning. I loved it. I love that chord. I love the fact that she hit it, that spot, that perfect spot with them keys. And I just love the genius in her, and I love that she's also tributing the voice, Miss Whitney Houston, and I believe Aretha Franklin was Whitney Houston for most of her life, her favorite singer, her and Kim Burrell later on, but Miss Aretha Franklin was, you know, that was one of her greatest vocal inspirations, and boy did it show. But Miss Aretha Franklin, the delivery still, even at this point, still her delivery. And just her taking her time and just taking it to church and holding notes out and just that steady, just taking your time, you know what I mean? Letting it breathe, you know what I mean? Aretha was just the master at that, at just taking your time and letting the song simmer and just holding notes out, holding it out, milking them. You know what I mean? And just hold it out and let people feel it. Queen of Soul, the one only Miss Aretha Franklin. Thank you all for liking and subscribing. Please do 4 of your favorites. Peace.